Imagine going to your doctor. You're there for your yearly checkup, you know, the one where they ask if you're flossing and you lie. And your doctor says, "Hey, great news. You're never going to get multiple sclerosis." And you're like, "Wait, was that on the table? I thought we were just going to talk about my cholesterol, which I also lied about." Because for most of us, MS didn't send a calendar invite. It kicked the kitchen door in like a raccoon in your kitchen declaring that this is his house now. But here's the wild part. Could MS one day be preventable? Not cured after, not managed, prevented. Let's find out. MS isn't a random lightning bolt from the sky. It's more like a conspiracy between your genes and your immune system. MS risk builds over time. Genetics plus environment plus immune misfires. MS isn't one switch flipping. It's a whole control panel. With MS, the criminal is your own immune system, which is a real betrayal, you know? Your immune system is supposed to be your loyal bodyguard, the Kevin Costner to your Whitney Houston. But in MS, the bodyguard gets confused. It thinks a perfectly normal part of your body, the protective coating on your nerves, is a bad guy. This coating is called myelin. It's like the plastic insulation around an electrical wire. It helps messages from your brain travel super fast to the rest of your body. When the immune system gets it wrong, it attacks the myelin. It strips it away. This process is called demyelination. And when the insulation is gone, the electrical signals get scrambled. They might slow down, or get mixed up, or just stop completely. This is what causes the symptoms of MS. If the damage is in a nerve that controls your leg, you might have trouble walking. If it's in a nerve connected to your eye, you might have blurry vision. It's like a bad phone connection to different parts of your body. And the IT department is the one causing the problem. It's not just one thing. MS isn't a simple if A, then B situation. It's more like a perfect storm, a terrible potluck dinner. All right, let's talk about the #1 suspect in the MS investigation. It's a virus so common that almost everyone gets it. It's called the Epstein-Barr virus, EBV. If you've ever had mono, the kissing disease, you've had EBV. You felt like a tired, grumpy teenager for a month. Most people get EBV, feel sick for a bit, then the virus stays dormant. It just hangs out, not causing trouble. But here's the bombshell. A massive study changed everything. Researchers followed millions of people in the U.S. military over 20 years. They found MS risk was 32 times higher after EBV infection. Out of more than 800 soldiers who developed MS, only one was EBV negative. That was the smoking gun. The discovery shifted how we think about MS. Why does EBV trigger MS in a few but not most? Researchers are investigating. One theory, molecular mimicry. A piece of EBV resembles myelin. The immune response to EBV can mistake myelin and attack it. We already have vaccines for other viruses. Measles, mumps. So why not EBV? Several companies are developing EBV vaccines. One candidate began clinical trials in 2024. If we stop EBV infections, we might drastically cut MS cases. It's a new, exciting prevention strategy. Science is basically trying to catch MS sneaking in through the back door. Researchers identifying high-risk people. Early intervention models. It's like putting out a fire when it's still a spark instead of waiting for the house to be fully engulfed. Medicine has historically been very bad at the spark stage. We wait until the house is on fire and then go, well, let's manage the flames. One of these early stages is called radiologically isolated syndrome, or RIS. This is when a person gets an MRI for some other reason, headache, minor head injury, and the doctor sees spots on their brain, spots on their spinal cord, that look just like MS. But the person has zero symptoms. They feel completely fine. It's like finding a broken window lock before anything has been stolen. About half of the people with RIS will go on to develop definite MS within 10 years. Another area of focus is blood tests. Researchers are developing new, highly sensitive tests to measure the immune response to EBV. They can see if your immune cells are acting strangely or producing specific antibodies linked to MS. They can also look for something called neurofilament light chain, or NFL, a protein released into the blood when nerve cells are damaged. Elevated NFL can be a sign the attack on myelin has already begun, even if you don't feel it yet. If we can reliably identify very high-risk people, we enter a whole new world of possibilities. Should we intervene at this super early stage? Could we give a treatment that calms the immune system down and stops the disease from ever progressing to the point of causing disability? This is the core idea of interception. If you're into clear, hopeful science on MS, tap subscribe and like this video. It helps more people find trustworthy info. We read every comment and bring your questions into future deep dives. This sounds amazing. A future with less MS. But here's the fine print, the responsible version. Prevention is still in research. Early days. Clinical trials take time, years, by design. And when people are currently healthy, safety bars skyrocket. You must prove benefit clearly and minimize risk. Powerful immune-suppressing drugs can help but carry baggage. Infections, complications, real trade-offs. The ethics are tough. What if they never would have gotten MS? Treating a maybe can cause definite harm. Accuracy is another hurdle. RIS and genetic flags raise risk, but aren't destiny. False positives mean unnecessary treatment, cost, and anxiety. So our tests must be very, very strong. Even a perfect EBV vaccine won't flip a switch. You'd vaccinate millions, then wait decades for impact. Population curves move slowly. Public health is a marathon. So yes, the future of prevention is bright. And also, patience, rigor, honesty. We are at the beginning, not the end. The excitement is real, and so is the work. Good news, getting diagnosed with MS today looks nothing like 20 or 30 years ago. Doctors spot clues sooner. Diagnostic criteria were updated in 2024 to reflect how MS can show up, including in the optic nerve. Sharper MRI and new blood markers mean faster, clearer answers. Starting treatment early improves long-term odds. Getting ahead of inflammation protects nerves before damage sticks. Therapies have leapt forward. Many now target the B and T cells causing trouble, with more manageable side effects. New strategies are in the works, like CAR T-style approaches that retrain immune cells to hunt the right targets. Beyond stopping attacks, researchers aim to repair, remyelination, coaxing the body to rebuild lost myelin. K102 is being studied to promote myelin regrowth while cooling misfiring immune responses. Together, earlier detection and smarter treatments mean many people live full, active lives with MS. We're not finished, but the trajectory is real and hopeful. We've been on a journey. Could we stop MS before it starts? The answer is this: we are not there yet, but we're on a clear path. We may not be able to erase MS yet, but we are absolutely learning how to outsmart it. If prevention became real, how would that change how you see MS? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk future.